Should be working now. Let's see. All right. We are. Hold on, my earphones are being a bit weird right now, so give me just a moment. I'll know it's working good once I can hear sound on both sides. There we go. Got it working. I'm gonna have to get new headphones soon, which is extremely frustrating because these are going out. So it's like, what's. Alright. Whew. I just barely got here, so. I'm like trying to set everything up last second. Alright. I'll just do this. Alright, so for tonight's stream, it's going to be a nice and hopefully nice and easy stream where we do the new laptop challenges. I've heard this one's a lot easier to do compared to some of the more recent ones, so I'm hoping that's the case. Damien, how's it going? Good to see you. Yeah, I've heard this one is about 1,000,000 times easier compared to the Corvette time trial. And I'm hoping that's the case. So I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm just going to go ahead and jump right in. Now I've done ever since the time trial showed up, I've done exactly maybe like 2 or 3 minutes of driving, and that was just to try to get the thumbnail picture. So other than that, I know nothing about water brake and all that stuff. I've been doing alright. You know, just a little busy, especially with work. Living life. I've kind of been going out more touching grass lately, which has been pretty fun. I've been able to do some pretty fun things lately. Let's see, just trying to get used to this car. You know, I thought this car was going to generate a lot more wheel spin, but it feels like it doesn't as much, which works for me. Maybe just like a little hint of understeer, but it's nothing crazy. But yeah, honestly, this summer. Also, I do apologize if you guys can hear the wind. Well, I'm not really sorry because it has been hot these past couple of days, and today has been like the first day where we have like beautiful weather with like a nice little breeze, so I'm taking advantage of it by having the window open. Ooh, you get a little squirrely right there. You definitely don't drive like a typical four-wheel drive. Alright. First up impression, this car is already interesting to drive. In a good way. it probably helps that this car's on sports hard tires, but it doesn't feel as understeery as I thought it was gonna be. And every now and then it does want to step out just a little bit. Like it's still very controllable, which is great. So you can try to get that rotation in, like take advantage of it, and then get the car rotated. Then you might be set. Like you'll probably be able to shave off quite a bit of time. Yeah, like I'm not getting that much wheel spin, which is great. Yeah, and I can feel the weight shifting around. Yeah, honestly, this is not too bad. I mean, I'm still probably miles off of the pace, but like if the car is feeling like pretty good to drive. Oh, that's understeer. Yeah, if the car's already feeling good to drive, then we'll probably get the goal time in no time. Oh yeah, definitely. The other week was like 2 weeks ago. I went to Monterey Car Week, so that's where like some of the really crazy cars show up. And I was able to spot. Well, actually, the first thing I did when I got to Car Week, I want to go see a Ferrari 250 GTO, and it's actually the one that's in the game. Because I think it's gonna get auctioned off in January, but they brought it over to show to everyone. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go check it out. So that was a really cool car to see. What else? Like there's a whole bunch of crazy cars that showed up. Some of them I didn't get to see, but there's others where I was able to see them along the way. Like someone brought over a McLaren Elva, and they wrapped it in pink, which was an interesting color combination, but either way I was able to get some pictures of it. I was able to go to Laguna Seca for the motorsport reunion, and some mad lad brought over their 250 GTO, and I think they actually I don't know where it came from, because it has I think it has license plates from Great Britain, but like the really old school style. But yeah, but someone brought it over to Laguna Seca, and it was just chilling there. It was a really crazy car spotting. Like I never thought I'd see two of those in a day, but well, I was able to see two of those in a day. Ooh, just barely made that corner. What else? There was a Lamborghini Reventon. That was a really cool car to see. Couple F40s, couple F50s. Oh yeah, in one of the car shows. Sadly, I was not able to go to it because it costs a lot of money to go to it. But at one of the car shows, someone brought over the Ferrari F50 GT1, which I think only 3 of those exist. And yeah, I wish I was there, but just hearing that showed up was pretty crazy. I mean, I got lucky because that car happens to be in my region, like the owner of the car. So I remember this is like I think it's like about 10 years ago at this point, because I saw a couple pictures where the guy brought it over to like a local car show. I don't even know how he brought it over, but he brought it over, and I was able to get some pictures of it way back then. And I didn't realize about how special that car is until I got home and looked it up. It's like, and I was like, yo, that's like a unicorn car spotting right there. Yeah, I think there was originally supposed to be 6, but 3 of them got destroyed, and there's only 3 left. What else? What other cars? I heard Assista Elemento was there. There were a couple Maserati MC12s roaming around. Yeah, it like if you ever get a chance to come to Monterey Car Week, like I highly suggest you do so because it gets wild. Like you don't even have to go to like any of the car shows to see some of these cars. Like some of them, they're just driving around. Like if you go to like one of the scenic drives, there's a pretty good chance that there's gonna be something hiding around there. Like that's how I found the Elva. Like it was just chilling out there in the scenic drive. If you go further south, so like where Bixby Creek Bridge is, like if you know that bridge in Grand Valley, that's at the back straight. If you go to that bridge during Car Week, there's a pretty high chance that something's gonna be hiding or like just hanging out around there. And what some of the event organizers do, like they do rallies. So that was really early. So like they close off that like that stretch of Highway 1, which and the bridge is part of that route. And if you get there early enough, like you can get a spot like where you park the car off on that dirt, like on that dirt path on the left. Like if you're going on the normal way through Grand Valley, like there's that like that little dirt path. You can park the car there, like if you get there early enough, and then you can literally like sit or just hang out on the sides of the bridge or like on the road, and you'll see like a huge rally of cars just driving by. Like we're talking like classic cars from like the 60s and 50s or even earlier, and new cars as well. Because I think there's like two or three at least as far as I know, there's like 2 or 3 big rallies that go through that bridge. I think it's like the Quail. I think Rolex also does their own thing, and I don't know if Pebble Beach also does a rally of their own, but there's a couple that go through that bridge, and like you see some really crazy cars just drive by. But that's part of the problem. Where it's like if you want to be there to see all the cars drive by before they close the road, like you have to get there super early. Like we're talking probably like 4 or 5 in the morning early. And some of these events are like that. So for example, like the Pebble Beach Concourse event, like people start showing up probably like at 4:30 in the morning, because like at 5 a.m. the entrance to like the show cars, they start showing up. So it's like if you want to like be there when all the cars are showing up, like you gotta wake up super early. Like it's not even funny. I was honestly debating if I wanted to do that for one of the rally runs, but I was like, man, I gotta wake up like at 3 in the morning because I gotta drive down to Monterey. Actually, no, I gotta drive further down Monterey into Carmel, past Carmel, to the Bixby Creek Bridge. I'm like, do I really want to do that? No, I'm gonna go get some more sleep. J Funk, how's it going? And you are not a pleb anymore. Now you are a boss. Oh man, there's like some OG moments happening over here. Yeah, I remember when I used to be able to crank out daily race guides like if it was nothing. I can't do that anymore. My job doesn't let me do all-nighters. Well, even if I wasn't working like in the morning, my body can barely do it anymore. Like usually, yeah, I think usually like around 11:30 to midnight, I start to get really sleepy, and sometimes I just start to pass out. Like while I'm sitting in the office chair, I sometimes just pass out for like a few minutes. And that's when I know it's like, okay, I really gotta go to sleep now. it sucks because the daily races and the lap time challenges, they change at midnight over here. So I can't crank them out right away. It's like, nope, sorry, it's gotta wait until the next day. And that's if I can get a decent time right away. Like, I think for, what was it, the Corvette time trial, I spent another day trying to get the, what was it, like a 104? Because I was like super close to getting it. And I was like, I'm not going to stop until I get it. And I got a little too hell-bent to the point where I think I was up until like 2 in the morning trying to get it. I finally got it, but oh my goodness, I was a zombie in the morning. I don't suggest doing that. My relaxing boy. I mean, I don't know about that. I mean, yeah, I see those comments every now and then about the chase cam. I don't know. I've just been comfortable with chase cam ever since I was little, so it's like, okay, I'm sticking with this. As for the Honda time trial, I haven't done that yet. I might look into it this weekend or next weekend. Honestly, I think all I'm gonna do is just try to get like a decent goal time and then just call it a day. Yeah, I don't see myself sweating it out. Mostly because I just don't really want to. I don't want to bother trying to sweat it out. Just give me my goal time and I'll be on my way. Now, if I can get a banger of a time tonight, I can probably, like within this stream time, I can probably get a lap guide out. Like, get a lap guide out a little bit later tonight. But I'll need to see the times before I can determine, like, because I need to find out like what kind of time I want to get before I don't even know what I'm saying right now. All I know is that I'm breaking too late. Well, let's find out. What time should I go for? I think I saw might be a 204 that I'll need to go after. I mean, we're not. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm already not too far off. I also realized that this was a pretty easy one to get gold for. Because we're only 20 minutes in and I'm already in gold, like pretty safe in gold tier. Oh yeah, this is gonna, oh yeah. See, I knew it. I knew this was gonna be easy. Which is great because it makes my life easier. Now I gotta find out how to shave off about a second. Roberto, how's it going? See, just trying to catch up on chat. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can try to get to, I think anywhere in 204, and I'll call it a day. Unless if I know for sure that I can probably chip away a little more time, but I think it's gonna be like 204, and then I go make the guide, and that's if I can do it within the span of the 2 hours. I'm giving myself 2 hours to try to. Well, I think at this point it's like probably an hour and a half trying to get to 204. Yeah, but that is one thing I really like about this time trial. This one's a lot more chill. I just gotta adjust my approach there because I'm already losing time. Do you guys go down to third gear for that turn at the church? Because I think before I was doing just third or fourth, but I feel like I might be able to get away with fourth gear, but I don't know yet. See, and that's the thing. If you get that, like the car wants to kind of like step out on you right there, and if you get that right, like it just feels so good. Like it feels pretty rewarding. Too bad I overshot that hairpin. Yeah, like it steps on you, but it's still very controllable. So it's kind of like he kind of wanted to do that to make the exit a lot easier on yourself. Oh yeah, I think we can definitely get to 204 tonight. Also, I do apologize for not looking at chat. Ooh, I was pushing my luck right there. That was a pretty clean hairpin right there. Now let's see if we can get this part nailed down. That was a little slow. And again, overshot the hairpin. I keep thinking the 100-meter board is good enough, but that's actually too late. Yeah, honestly, like, I thought this car was going to be understeering, but it's actually not too bad. I mean, I could imagine this being on the Comfort Soft tires, and yeah, it'd be a little more understeer, but I feel like it'd still be pretty fun. But Sports Hard tires, honestly, feels pretty good. That was not a good turn right there. Oh, there you go. That's my first wall hit. I think it's my first wall hit. Yeah, but yeah, Sports Hard tires honestly still works pretty well with this car. even though it's fully stock. And actually, that's something like I've been messing around with a couple cars, like just time trialing around, like not like yeah, just messing around with them, not even tuning them. Some of them feel really fun to drive, even on the comfort soft tires or you know their default tires. Like I'll give you one car, which is gonna be a bit of a surprise. You might disagree with me, but if you have a 250 GTO, I know its default setting gives it the comfort soft tires. Give it a go. It's honestly a wild ride, but it is. But like once you get to know the car and know what to do and what not to do, like the car feels so rewarding to drive. Like it's not an easy car to drive on the comfort soft tires, but it's a lot of fun. Honestly, I thought I was gonna hate it, but it's actually a lot of fun. Like I was really enjoying it, even though the car tried to kill me like about 100 times. Oh, I just barely touched the wall. Kurt, how's it going? Good to see you. I think my voice broke right there. Yeah, I'm trying to stream. Okay, because I know my stream schedule is like pretty all over the place, which is not a surprise at this point. But what I'm trying to do is for Thursdays at around 6:30 Pacific time, try to do the time trial streams. I think that is something I am pretty sure I can do every week, or like stream every week. So there's one stream that you can count on me for. It's probably gonna be this one. Because I know I think it was like a time where, what was it, the Nürburgring daily race where I did a daily race there. I mean, it was pretty fun, but it's like I feel like that's only gonna happen once in a while when there's like a daily race that I really want to do, which sadly is kind of rare nowadays. Like I often look at the daily races, I'm just like, not my thing. Like the number one, that one caught my attention. I was like, okay, I'll do this one. This one looks fun, and indeed it was fun. Even though I died in like 2 out of 3 races. Actually, I lied. I didn't die in the first race. That one I was just really slow, and I was just trying to get used to the combination. The second and the third race I died, and in the fourth race I was able to I got really lucky, because I guess it was like one of those weather patterns where you can't really tell if you want to start on the inters or hards. So I took a wild gamble and started on the inters, and it ended up working out. Like the first half, I think it was like the first half of the lap was extremely painful because the tires were cooking up. But then like the rain dropped, because it was like the very light rain, so it didn't show for a while. But then when it showed up, all hell broke loose, and I was on the inters, and I was able to climb up from, I think it's like from 14th to 3rd. But it was a really fun race, and I was really happy that the strategy paid off. Clean turn right there. Cleanish. I slowed down too much. No, that messed me up. I slowed down too much for the entry and then tried to compensate it, and it ended up hitting the wall. Can you define earlier streams? Because I feel like all my streams are honestly kind of late. Because I feel like 6:30 p.m. is already kind of like late. Because I know for those in the East Coast, it's already 9:30 p.m. when I start to stream. I know some people are already going to bed at that time. And then I want to say probably most of my audience are from Europe, so they're all asleep. Right, at least all except Damien. Damien's awake, and it's like God knows what time over there. Go to sleep, Damien. But yeah, I can't. Yeah, and the thing is that, well, actually, the biggest reason why I decided to do this specific stream at 6:30 p.m. now is because I want to see if I can get a good time within the 2 hours that I stream. And if I get the good time that I want, then after I have dinner, I can start making the lap guide and probably get it out around midnight. But if it's like what happened last week where I don't get the time that I want, then I'll just continue off stream after dinner and just try to get the time I want, and then make the guide. But that's probably going to end up getting pushed to Friday or even Saturday. But with this, if I can get it at 2:04, which is probably possible in this stream, then I'll make the guide tonight. And I'll read your guys' message in a moment. Let me just see if I can get a good lap right now. I think there was a time where I tried doing a lap time challenge stream around 9:30. And it's like, I mean, sure, it kind of worked, but like if I got the good time there, is like, well, I can't make the guide because it's already midnight. And I want to go to sleep because I got work in the morning. So, yeah, that wasn't really going to work out, but this one works a bit better. And this one was kind of meh. Not the best. Not the worst. It's kind of whatever. I think I'm probably within a tenth of the ghost. Now I'm probably 2/10 down because that was a pretty terrible hairpin. I tried to send it too hard. That didn't work. Anyways, fourth gear. Okay. Where am I looking at? Ooh, good day in Wisconsin. Sweet. It's good to hear, Kurt. Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's great to hear that you enjoy watching us do our thing in GT7. Going to bed at a reasonable time. Imagine doing that in 2020. Not just kidding. No, I'm like you. I'm trying to sleep at a decent time. It works half the time. Especially because I work with heavy machinery at times. So I gotta be well awake and alert. Okay, I thought that was a bad turn. I thought I overshot it, but that was actually not too bad. Not too bad. This one was bad. That one was overshot by about a country mile. Yeah, I will say though, I'm still really curious about streaming other games. Like, there's a couple games that I have that I really want to stream, but the problem is my computer can't really handle streaming and a game at the same time, which makes me sad. So I'm trying to save some money so I can get a new computer, a new beef PC. And then I'll be able to do a lot more things, especially on the PC side. I know I've heard some really good things about LMU, so I'm really curious about trying it out. And that turn was whatever. I think I could have gone a little faster on the right turn. But anyways, yeah, so I've heard good things about LMU. What are the games? Oh yeah, I still want to do Tokyo Extreme Racer and Night Runners. I happen to have the PC port of Split Second, and I'm gonna be honest, guys. Other than playing the demo at the local Walmart, I've never played Split Second. I just remember doing the demos, and I thought it was like the coolest game ever at the time, but I never got to buy it because my family was poor, and I didn't have a PS3 or Xbox at the time. So I wanna change that. I have the game. I just don't know if my PC can handle it. I mean, even though it's an older game, but my PC's been doing all sorts of funky things lately, so I don't want my first experience streaming that game to get ruined by a whole bunch of outside issues or just the computer being silly. So I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna wait until I get the new PC, and then I'll stream all the games I want. The other thing, and this is also what makes me kind of sad. So I think what's it like, the PSX it's like half emulator. If you guys know what I'm talking about, it's like you insert the disc of the game into your computer, and if you have like this one program, it can read the code, and then you can play that PS2 game on your PC. I forget what it is, like PCSX or something like that. I tried to play a couple games, a couple of the PS2 games, but my computer just cannot handle it. Or sometimes it can run it, but there's like something really funky going on. So it's like I can't do that, which makes me sad because I tried Burnout 3 and it mostly runs fine, but there's like stutters happening every now and then. At least when I tried it a while back. Or like the sky is all messed up. Like the what do you call it? The skybox is all messed up. The other thing is, and which I think is like a huge minus, especially for YouTubing. Tell me why my computer cannot run Adobe After Effects but without it wanting to explode. And it makes me really sad because I normally edit with Premiere Pro, and I mean that does the job pretty well. But it's like if I want to do more things, then I need to learn After Effects. But when I installed After Effects on the computer and I opened it up, the whole computer wanted to explode. Like it was just freezing and doing all sorts of crazy things. I'm like, my god, I cannot actually use this program. And it made me really sad. So when I get the new computer, it better be able to run After Effects without a problem. Otherwise, I'm gonna be really mad. Yeah, my computer, yeah, it has been showing its age, which makes me sad. Because I've been using this computer ever since 2018, and I've been using it a lot. I use it for everything. And sadly, she's showing her age. The other thing is that the computer cannot run Windows 11. Oh, I guess so. I don't know if I... And that's the thing, that Windows 10 support ends next month, so I don't know if I want to try to do like the 1 year extension thing or bite the bullet and go for a new computer. I might end up doing the 1 year extension because yeah, I don't think I have enough money saved up for the new computer. Because I'm most likely going to go for a beefy PC. By the way, don't ask me about computer specs because I know nothing about it. I am hopeless when it comes to that. All I know is that beef PC, give me that good stuff, and I'll be happy. I don't need it to be flashy. I just need it to do what I want it to do, and that's it. That was really late. But yeah, I just need my computer to be able to, well, first of all, support having many monitors, because this computer, I think it can support multiple monitors, but it gets a bit funky. The only exception is that little portable monitor I have nearby, which works just fine. What else? I need it to be powerful enough to where I can watch like 9 VTubers at the same time. That would definitely be appreciated. But the biggest thing, have a bunch of space so I can install a whole bunch of games and have it be really powerful. No! Oh, I thought I had it. Sick Yam, how's it going? Am I gonna do a Rush Rally 3 stream? Probably not anytime soon. No, I would have done this weekend, but I'm pretty busy this weekend. Ooh, got the boost X to work. Nice. I've been playing a bit of it offline, but just like really casually. Like I do one or two stages and then go to bed. honestly, that's a good thing about Rush Rally 3. I can stream it, and my computer will not want to explode. Let's see. That was the turn of all time. Please turn. There we go. Oh my gosh. I'm like getting on the throttle just a tiny bit too early. Is that Damo? Ayo? How's it going? Hopefully you're able to catch a few more Z's tonight. But yeah, I'm just here doing the new left time challenge. What I like is that this one is about 1,000,000 times less stressful than the Corvette time trial. So I welcome this left time challenge with open arms. All I'm trying to do is I'm just trying to get a 204 and then make the guide with that. Unless if I realize I can go, like if I mess up somewhere and still get a 204, then I'll keep going. But if I feel like it's decent enough, then I'll just go with that. I won't say I'm already hungry. It's only 7:20. Try and go until 8:30 or until I get the time I want, whichever comes first. I cannot English right now. I'm getting on the brakes just a tad bit too late. Also, for any of you guys that are playing Uma Musume, good luck in the new Champions meeting because, oh my goodness, that's going to be a massacre. I am not prepared for that. I think the best I have is like a 800, and then something else. But I know that's not going to be enough. I'm trying to raise another horse that hopefully gets better stats, but I'm not hoping. I'm not holding my breath. I'll be lucky if I can get a decent horse for the next Champions meeting. I was cutting it close right there. And that was sloppy. getting closer and closer. I just gotta clean this up a little bit more, and then we'll be a-okay. It's probably like a 0.15. It's close 1.6. I know there was a bit of time lost on this first corner. I think I took it a little too safe. Every time I reset my, oh my god, that'd be terrible. That'd be a nightmare scenario. Keep it clean. Here we go. I was actually a little more aggressive, which ended up working out pretty nicely. I mean, it surprisingly worked. I didn't mean to do that, but it worked. Oh, I think I hit the limiter right there. Nope. I got too impatient there. Yeah, honestly, I didn't feel too great about this corner right here where I cheese it. I'm trying not to cheese it, but that kind of just happened. That gain time right there is like, ooh, do I really want to? Like, if this lap went through, like, do I really want to do that for the guide? Henry, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. I'm just over here just trying to clean up this lap just a little bit more and getting 204. My nose likes to get really itchy. I hate it. I will say the nice thing about this time trial is, like, on these long streets I can just chill. I don't need to do death grip on the wheel as much. Okay, that was too late on the brakes. We'll keep going. That was sloppy though. That was pretty good. Although I'm not sure if I'm gaining on the Ghost. I think I'm like barely gaining on it. I think I brake just a tad bit too early now. And we're slowly getting there. Slowly getting there. I'm probably like a half of a tenth off. Oh, that was actually almost spot on. Pretty good. I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know what I did there. That was that was that was a horrific turn. I think what happened is that I braked too late and I kind of just gave up. I probably could have gone for like a really late really late apex, but I kind of waved the flag right there. Well, at least I know what I know what I need to do now. So there's that, I guess. Are you guys talking about working out? Because I'm trying to work out as well. Because I gotta shave off a few pounds, and by a few pounds I mean 60. That reminds me, I have a 5K run this weekend. Wish me luck. I've been prepping for it for about a few months now. And it has gone anything but smooth. Like honestly, I thought it was gonna be like the preparation. I thought it was gonna be pretty straightforward. No, it hasn't. Because my legs decide, hey, we're gonna like like during the run or after the run, it's like, hey, something is gonna end up hurting. You just have to guess what's gonna be hurting. And it's really annoying because sometimes it hurts quite a bit to the point where I can't really run. So I can't run for a while, and that's just progress lost. That was a much better chicane. Now I just need to do that when I actually get a good lap going. Yeah. Like I think it was like about a month ago. Actually, no. This was actually back in March because I tried to start running back in March. There is like that region of the, like, pretend this is the ankle, and then this is the ball of the foot. So like that area in between it right here. One day, it started to hurt a lot, and sometimes it hurt quite a bit too, where I can't walk right. And this was like after like a week or two of running, so it messed me up, and I just couldn't run. I could walk, but I can't run. But I'm trying to run, so that messed me up for a while. Couldn't do much until I think it was like until July. So then July comes, I gotta start all over again. So I start running, things are going well, and then like a week later, I pretend this is like the heel, like there's like this, I think it's like a ligament over here, starts to hurt quite a bit. And I'm like, God damn it! Now I can't run as much again. Now I can still run, it'll hurt, I can still run. So I try to power through it, but it was not a fun experience. And eventually I was like, okay, I gotta take like a few days to see if it heals, and eventually it went away. And now, now, I'm trying to get ready for the race because it's this weekend. I get like the weird, like I think it was like last week, I get the weirdest cramp on my calf. It doesn't hurt enough to where I can't run. Like, I can still run, but I'm definitely going to be feeling it, and it definitely doesn't feel comfortable. So I was like, you know what? Okay, what I'm going to do, and I did this yesterday, and I'm doing it today. I'm not going to run, but tomorrow I'm gonna go for, that way hopefully that weird discomfort can go away. So tomorrow I'm going to do the 3 miles. Or the 5K, because tomorrow's basically my last day to prepare, because Saturday is the 5K run, and I'm hoping it goes smoothly because because again the prep has been anything but smooth. Like obviously I'm not gonna be fast. I ain't gonna be winning that race. My only goal is to do the entire thing jogging without slowing down to a walk. The only exception is if there's like a pit stop area, then I'll just get there, grab water, and then keep going. But my goal is just do the entire 5K without slowing down to a walk. If I can do that in this 5K run, that'll be mission complete. Then I'll go home a happy camper. Well, that's pretty stupid. I saw your message, Henry. I'll take a peek in a moment. Oh, this is a really good turn one. Don't mind me just missing the apex and losing time like that. Ooh, that was really close. I thought I was gonna hit the wall, but I just barely got away with it. That was really aggressive. Oh, that was really late on the brakes. Oh, I definitely have to go back. I gotta clean up the hairpin. Yeah, so this definitely has to be the 204. Yeah, I'm happy with this lap because I got it down in an hour. Actually, yeah, just a little over an hour. I got the 204, nice. But I feel like I can clean up that lap just a little bit more. I think I can do it. Maybe a 0.8, 0.7, because the last hairpin was a mess. That second part of the chain was also a bit of a mess. I think I can do it. But anyways, yeah. Thank you, J Funk, Henry. Good luck, dude. Good luck in your half marathon. Jesus Christ. First 5K took me 33 minutes. I don't know. I haven't really been timing myself, but I've only timed myself a couple of times. The last time I timed myself, because I go through the streets, so there's like a couple intersections I go through, and it took me about, it was like a little under 40 minutes. Yeah, I'm not the fastest. I go slow enough to where I know I can make all 3 miles. But hey, I mean, I'm starting somewhere, I guess. All right, take care, Damo. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, that's what it takes for me, about 40-ish minutes. What I need to do one of these days is put myself in an environment where I don't have to worry about stopping for cars or red lights or anything like that, and then time myself. Honestly, I might just go to, because I know there's like a couple high schools where they open up the track and field and you can just go in. I might just do that one of these days. That way I can get a really good idea of what my pace is looking like. I do have a bit of a story for you guys. Let me just go through this turn. That was really close. That was really close. Believe it or not, in middle school, I think I was pretty good in shape. Oh, that was way too wide. I used to run the mile pretty quickly. Not really quickly, but I was pretty quick. Oh, that was really close. This is probably a point. I'll be surprised if it's a 0.7. This might be a 0.7. I'm like barely inching forward. Hell yeah! Like, I feel like I could still clean up the lap just a little bit more, but I feel even happier about this lap. Let me just save this. And then let me just check and make sure that the replay actually works. Okay, it works. 2 or 3. I don't know about that, Chief. 1 lap is 400 meters, so 4 laps and change of mile. Okay. In middle school, I used to be. You know what? Let me see. Let me actually no. I'm not gonna show it. Maybe one that'll show, but today's not gonna be the day. But I know somewhere in the house there's like a picture of me when I was in middle school. So I was flaquito. I was like really skinny, and I used to run them out like pretty damn fast. I know my best mile time in middle school was like an 8:04. And I remember at one point I got extremely hell-bent on trying to break into the 7-minute times, but I was never able to do it. And that made me really upset. and then in high school, like, PE was completely optional. Like, I think you were only able to take PE like in your 3rd or 4th year, so it's like a really weird school. So I lost my condition and I lost my shape, and yeah. Now you could ask, well, why didn't you take up what do you call it, the like sports after school? I didn't. I mean, well, actually, I lied. I did do cross country for a bit, but it I don't know. I felt like it was way too much for me, so I ended up dropping out. I got cut from a no cut team. Yeah. So and then after that, I just didn't really bother much with exercising PE until I think it was high school, which surprisingly that was how I met my former college roommate, because we had a PE class together, and I ended up getting the nickname of like the most athletic person, because the way I do certain things was extremely confusing. So, do you guys know? I think it's wiffle ball or like indoor baseball. So, how do you guys normally grab a baseball bat? 2 hands, right? So, when we're playing indoor baseball, whenever I was up to bat, I try to swing and hit the ball, but I kept missing. I was extremely terrible at it until until it came to a point where I was up to bat again, and then I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna try just one hand. And I whacked the ball, and it goes super far, and everyone's just looking at me, and they're just like, how'd you do that? And I was like, I don't know, dude. I kind of just screw it and just did that, and it worked. So then eventually I go up to bat again, and I'm like, okay, maybe that was just a one-time thing. I'm gonna do it again. So I just go, pass, and the ball goes really far again. And then my PE teacher saw what happened, and he was just like, in all my years of teaching, I have never seen anyone ever do that and have it work for them. Oh my goodness. And then, and I was able to do that quite a few times, like pretty consistently. And then that's when my friend, eventually turning into college roommate, told me, he's like, dude, you are the most athletic person I've ever met. I'm just like, I don't know, man. I do weird things and it somehow works. I'm not gonna question it. And then that same class, like, eventually we did kickball, so like kind of like baseball except with a kickball, and you do it outside. That was where probably the most hilarious thing ever happened to me, and So what happened was that I think I was like second base, and the guy, like my teammate, he kicks the ball, but it doesn't go that far enough. So someone on the outfield ends up catching it, and I was already close to third base. So I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna run to the home base and try to score a point for the team. So the outfielder throws the ball to the pitcher. The pitcher catches it, and then he throws the ball at me, and he throws it really low. So it's like he's trying to go for my ankles, and I see it coming at me. So what I do, I try to jump. I try to jump so the ball completely avoids me, but I end up timing the jump completely wrong, and I end up stepping on the ball. Like I end up landing right on the ball. Bus! I end up going face first into the ground. Luckily, it was turf, so I didn't completely mess myself up, but I still ended up eating turf. It was quite the sight, and it all just happened so quickly because I stepped on the ball, and then suddenly I face plant, and everyone was, I mean, even the teacher was laughing at what happened. Because it kind of just happened out of nowhere, but it was still really funny. Now that also probably explains why my knees messed up all these years later. But for like years, like nothing happened. Like it was fine. But every now and then, I just feel something weird in my knee, my right knee, and I think that's what caused it to act weird. So close to silver, you can do it. You can do it. What am I gonna say? What am I gonna say? Definitely, if you can get your exits right for like the longer straights like this straight, the back straight, you'll definitely gain quite a bit of time. That's something that I realized. And also, turn one, there's a lot of time possible hanging out there. If you got to be aggressive but precise. But anyways, but yeah, it was it was a pretty funny moment, and I still I still don't know how I was able to do some crazy things like that. But those are some memories I'll cherish. However, the most embarrassing story came when it was time to go swimming. I didn't know how to swim. So the teacher, he puts us all like what do they call it, the bleachers, and he asks us, "All right, guys, which of you guys don't know how to swim?" I was the only one that raised my hand. And I was like, "Oh no!" I was like, and I felt so embarrassed. I'm like, "Oh my god!" Like I felt a little silly, but it's like I mean, especially back in middle school, we did have pool days, but we never really did much. I think we only spent like 1 or 2 days. So like there wasn't enough time to like actually learn how to swim and stay afloat. So I never got to learn that. And then the what? Oh god, I got another story for you guys. This was in middle school, so we had a trip to Disneyland because we were in an orchestra and we were originally gonna compete at Disneyland because they had like a little competition, but I think something didn't go right, we we ended up pushing back the days that we were gonna go to Disneyland. So like we weren't gonna compete, but we were gonna go there. We were still gonna go there, have a bit of fun for a couple of days, and then one of those days we perform, have fun for a couple more days, and then come back. So we were at a nearby hotel, and it had a pool, and there was quite a few of us out. So like the chaperones and the teachers were there, and this pool had a shallow side and a deep side, and I was trying to learn how to swim. So like I'm at the wall, like on that part where like it slopes down. So like I move myself just a little bit, and I just try to float. Just trying to float. Tell me why this kid has the bright idea of sneak up from behind and push me down into the fucking water. And the thing is that I didn't hear him coming. So I wasn't holding my breath or anything. So now I'm literally drowning. And I go into a full-blown panic mode. And like I can still feel this kid weigh me down. And so at this point I'm not just like swinging my arms, and I think I found out almost right away that the kid was behind me. So I was able to turn around on the water and just do like a huge swipe, and ended up scratching like his abdomen. So he broke free, or like I was able to break free from him, and I was able to quickly get back to the wall, and I was just like coughing out, like coughing because I ended up getting some water in me. It was not the best experience. It didn't stop me from wanting to learn how to swim, but it definitely discouraged me for a while. But yeah, I was really mad at the kid. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Are you trying to kill me? Oh my goodness. Just middle school things. Just middle school things. I think. I don't know. Was that a thing in middle school? Probably wasn't. Probably not supposed to be a normal thing. I know middle schoolers can be brutal at times. I mean, I think we might have had a fair share, unfortunately. But that was one of those moments. I'll read chat in a moment to see if I need to catch up. And I was a little slow. I think a slightly later Apex would be better. That was sloppy. Honestly, I think I might call it with the 204.7 because I feel like I'm already at that point where if I try to go for, let's say, a 0.6 or whatever, it's probably gonna end up taking a while. Oh yeah. No, the Corvette is strange and difficult, especially difficult. Like this time trial is honestly extremely welcome. Is it fast? Definitely not. Is it easier? Oh yeah, it's about a million times easier compared to the Corvette time trial. I I think yeah, like it didn't even take that long to enter, like to get a decent time, and then after that I was just trying to clean up the lap by bit by bit, and here I am with the time I'm pretty happy with. Yeah, but I'll give it that. Like this one's a lot easier, a lot less stressful. And that makes me happy. And because of that, because I already got the time I want, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to end the stream soon. And this one, for the Honda time trial, honestly, I'm probably not gonna spend too much time on this one. I'm probably just gonna go for a safe gold time and then just move on. So, there's a pretty good chance I'm not gonna stream this one. I don't see myself sweating it out to try to qualify for the thing. I think it's like 10, 10 best from each region. So let me see. For the Americas, let's see. So we have Ciro or Simon. So that's 1. We have Quartz, which is 2. We have Doodle, which is 3. We have Robbie, which is 4. We have, who is this? Knights? I have not seen you, but that's still a pretty big and good time. So that's number 5. We have Rodrigo, which is number 6. We have Art, which is number 7. Rencher, which is number 8. Shout out to Rencher, because this dude is pretty damn fast. I know whenever I see him in a time trial, I know he's gonna get something good. So Rencher's number 8. I don't see number. Oh, Dez. I don't know who you are, but that's still a pretty banging good time. That's number 9, and then we have Devson at number 10. Yeah, if I try to sweat this out, this is gonna be extremely difficult because, especially with it being a Group 2 car, I'm not that great. I'm not that good when it comes to Group 2 cars. But yeah, I'm probably just gonna phone this one in, get a safe goal time, and then just move on. The last time I tried sweating out a time trial, it was not the greatest time. I mean, I had fun when I streamed it because it was a Porsche time trials, but it was not. It was pretty brutal. And those ones I think you only had like a week. This was an entire month. Like shoot, even Defson's time, even Defson's time over 39.5 probably is not going to be good enough for top 10 in the Americas. I don't know what kind of time you need. The other thing is that we're still pretty early on. More people might jump on, especially as you get closer to the end, and then who knows how much more time will be found, depending on the region you're in. I know EMEA is a it's chaotic. You know, Asia's fighting pretty hard as well. But I feel like for Americas, we're probably gonna wait until the end. I can already see it happening where people don't do the time trial right away just so they can see what they're up against and then decide if they want to go for it or not. But who knows? All I care about is that sweet 2 million credits. That's all I care about. Also, before I forget, wait, did I miss one? Oh, I'm probably an idiot. And yeah, so let me see. Let me go back. So there's Simon's 1, Quartz is 2, Doodle's 3, Robbie's 4, Knights is 5, Rodrigo is 6. I got Art, so that's 7. Wrencher's 8. Who did I miss? I got Dez. Who did I miss? P51. Oh, I am so stupid. Oh, I am so stupid. I feel. Oh my goodness, Fox is gonna kill me. He's gonna watch it. He's gonna watch the stream and he's gonna be like, because I know Fox. I know who he is. He knows who I am. He's gonna kill me tonight. Oh, I feel so bad. I just completely disregarded Chile. Is it Chile? Yeah, I just completely disregarded Chile. Chile doesn't exist in my world anymore. Goodbye, Chile. Oh, I am a stupid. All right. Okay, that's gonna be it for this stream. Actually, I lied. I need to talk about one more thing. So you guys might have seen that I put up a video recently about a cute little car known as the best car ever, known as the Judge, the Pontiac GTO Judge. I want to see if I can try to keep this going, because when I was trying to do laps in the Judge at the Nürburgring, it was a lot of fun. The only thing that sucked was that its transmission setting is awful, because you top out like 120, 130 miles an hour. But I'll tell you guys this. I was looking to performance points because I was really bored one night, and I found out that this cutie right here has very similar performance points. And these are fully stock cars. This Golf is 200 of performance points above the Judge. So I am extremely curious to know if this car will be able to topple the Judge's time, which I think what did I say the time was for the Judge? Let me pull this up. Okay, the Judge got an 825.7. So I'm extremely curious if this car, despite it having less power, will be able to beat the Judge. Because I know this car, it doesn't have as much power. I think it has like 140 less horsepower, but it weighs 500 pounds less. It has Comfort soft tires compared to the Judge that has Comfort medium tires, and its transmission, it actually has a transmission. Although I probably don't see myself using 6 gear probably, because 6 gears, 6 gears tall. Actually, it gets pretty tall. But who knows? I'll be finding that out when I get to it. I also want to record something with the 250 GTO, because where are you, my cutie? But actually, before I forget, this car was at Car Week. It was at the Laguna Seca racetrack, so it was really cool to see the W196 in person. The RA272 was also there. Process MP44 was also there. So that was really cool to see. I think the other year I saw Senna's MP44. So that was amazing to see in person. Where's my where are you? Where's the Where's the 250 GTO? Where are you? Why are you hiding from me? Give me a moment. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, so this 250 GTO, I got to see it the other week at Monterey Car Week. So I want to see if I could try to get something recorded for it, but I'm probably not gonna get the video out for a while because I want to do something. I want to try and do something a little special with it. But yeah, that's a future problem. That is a future problem. I also lost you guys, chat. Give me a moment. There you go. There you guys are. Yeah, plate seats so wins. Well, we'll see about that. Will the plate seats be enough for the golf to win? We'll find out. Because I want to see if I can try to get out next week. I will have to. So the plan is I'm going to do the luck tonight. And then I'm probably going to spend this weekend trying to get the time, like a good time with the golf. I don't want to spend too much time because then it turns into a void. So what I'm trying to do with these cars, I'm trying to spend some time with it, but not way too much time, if that makes sense. Because I even in the video, like there were a couple mistakes I made and I left it in. Like I think I had 2 moments where I had like some pretty big moments with the judge, but that really highlighted like how the judge can get a bit wild on you. So I kept it in. I didn't restart the run. But yeah, but okay, that's gonna be it for me. Before I start yapping about something else, I gotta do this first. Wait, move this aside. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for stopping by tonight's stream. Luckily, we were able to get a pretty banger of a time. So, I'm going to try to make the luck right tonight. That's all for me. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Have a good one, everyone. Bye-bye.